Hi, once and for all, I wanted to find the answer to this here Bigfoot question. And after doing a little bit of research, I found out that the Pacific Northwest is a great spot to be finding the Bigfoot. There's been lots of sightings of Bigfoot in the Pacific Northwest, so that's where we're gonna do our search. So I set off to the Pacific Northwest and checked into one of the local hotels. You can see this place here looks pretty nice. I called some local eyewitnesses and set up a little bit of time and went and interviewed him to get the inside story on finding the Bigfoot. Well, why don't you tell me about your Bigfoot sighting?
Well, I didn't really see Bigfoot, but my son saw him.
Go on.
He said he was walking along the river and he looked over his right shoulder.
Well, that's very interesting.
Would you shut up and get off that computer?
Shut up, Mom!
Well, sounds like you definitely had an experience.
It wasn't me who saw Bigfoot, it was you who saw Bigfoot.
No. Grandpa's
saw
the
him
one
down by
that...
the
No, Grandpa's the one that said he saw him down there by the lake that day.
No, it was you who saw Bigfoot.
No. I remember Grandpa telling Grandma all about it.
Grandma doesn't know anything.
Well, she is a little wacky, but she swears that's what Grandpa said.
Grandpa can hardly see his hand in front of his face.
Well, I know that, but, you know, he did say that bomb back in World War II did that to him, but, you know, who knows? He doesn't remember anything.
Why don't you tell me about your Bigfoot sighting?
I didn't see Bigfoot, but my sister did.
Go on.
He was walking in this clearing looking over his right shoulder.
Well, sounds like you definitely had an experience.
My uncle says he saw him in the woods the other day, but who knows?
Well, why don't you tell me about your Bigfoot sighting?
Yeah, Bigfoot. My dad saw Bigfoot. He said he saw him walking along some river.
Go on.
Bigfoot looked over his right shoulder.
Well, sounds like you definitely had an experience. It was great to have some real interviews with some Bigfoot eyewitnesses. I even found some interesting stuff on the interwebs.
When I was very young, I remember this old lady here one morning after coming out of the forest from doing her prayers in the forest. She said that there was a Sasquatch that brought several of us over there to see this footprint, and it was like someone, like if you took your hand and stuck it in the mud and pulled it away, you'd see all of your fingerprints in there, and you see all the hair sticking out.
I think they're possibly a hoax. At least in one picture, it looks like a stump.
Harold, is the coffee all right?
Mm-mm.
You mean it's as bad as yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
No improvement at all?
Mm-mm.
Harold, don't just shake your head. You've got to tell me what's wrong with the coffee.
Bad taste.
Now, what am I going to do? Oh, Mary, hi.
Hello, Jane.
Listen, help me out, will you? Harold hates my coffee. What kind do you use?
Instant Folgers.
Instant Folgers?
Tastes good as fresh perked.
What is fresh perked? I'll try it.
Gene, this coffee is delicious. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same kind we've been using, is it?
Mm-mm.
Don't just shake your head. Explain why the coffee's so good.
Good taste.
Tastes good as fresh perked. Instant Folgers.
So all those interviews were great, but just to be scientific, I set up an interview with an actual Bigfoot researcher skeptic. His name was Dr. Smith, and I took a little trip over to his place and had a nice interview with him. So you're a Bigfoot skeptic.
When you address me, you'll use my proper title, Dr. Smith.
All right, so Dr. Smith, you're a Bigfoot skeptic?
I'm a doctor and a scientist. I do real research. I've found no evidence to substantiate this Bigfoot hoax.
Dr. Smith, what about the eyewitnesses and the photo evidence? Surely that must spark an interest from the scientific community.
I've spent my life performing real scientific research. I'm a diligent researcher. I'm up to date with everything.
So this is all nonsense?
There's no Bigfoot, and those that look for it are crazy. It's mass hysteria. That's it. I mean, there are 273,000 game cameras out in the hunting field every fall. One of them would have picked up a Bigfoot by now. There hasn't been a single body found. I mean, there's not a shred of physical evidence behind all of this.
That was real interesting talking to Dr. Smith there. I think we'll still be able to find a Bigfoot. He didn't make a lot of sense sometimes. I'm on my way to meet Jake Blake. He's a renowned Bigfoot hunter here in the Pacific Northwest. And I think we're going to be able to find something pretty interesting once we meet up with him. This area is known for lots of Bigfoot. Oh my gosh.
Depending on how you drive and your car's condition, you can get incredible mileage from the Goodyear Custom Wide Tread Polyglass tire.
I've got 32,000 miles on my tires.
I've got 41,000 miles on my Polyglass.
But Polyglass means more than mileage when your wife has to drive alone. When a woman's at the wheel, Polyglass means more than mileage.
I think a Bigfoot just ran out in front of us there. Whoa, that was great. I think we almost had a Bigfoot sighting there. But it just turned out to be a black dog running in front of the car. There have been lots of sightings for the Bigfoot in the Pacific Northwest, so that's where we're going to do our search. As we get further and further out of civilization here, we can see a better opportunity to find a Bigfoot. Yeah, we were up here a couple hours earlier to kind of do some free scouting for Bigfoot before we meet our guide, Jake Blake, who's had a lot of first-hand experience finding the Bigfoot. Now right in here, you may notice, oh, what's that over there? I think we may have something.
Every girl feels like a storybook princess when she shows off her trousseau. Delicate lingerie, lovely linens, romantic little breakfast frocks, and a blanket that's a dream of beauty. And this princess knew how to take care of her lovely things. Now, married in her own little castle, she washed them by machine with... not with that wash day detergent. Nice laundry deserves the safest possible soap. That's it, Ivory Snow. It's the only soap both ivory safe and granulated to get things really clean, gentle clean. Leaves blankets far softer and fluffier than wash-day detergents. Pampers pretty colors, too. So whether your trousseau is still in the honeymoon stage or has seen many wash days go by, get it gentle clean in the machine with wonderful ivory snow. So gentle.
I guess it's just an old tree. All right, right in here is a good spot for looking for Bigfoots on my way to meet Jake Blake. And I think we might have a look around here a little bit. We got a couple hours. We'll see if we can find something. So this is kind of interesting right here. I once got a story from a rancher. He told me about a Bigfoot took one step right over this fence. I don't know about you, but that's pretty big. I couldn't make it over that. You never know. This is exactly the kind of area a Bigfoot would want to be in. You got an old barn over there. You got houses spread way out, and they're so curious. This is where they'd come to. Never know where you're gonna find a Bigfoot. What do we got over there?
Ideals Robot Commando is here to help you. He's your one-man army. No enemy can destroy him. He fights off tanks, hurls missiles one after another. Even a squadron of planes can't stop him. Robot Commando fires his secret weapon. He takes orders from no one except you.
Forward!
Ideal's Robot Commando is battery-operated to obey your command. Adjust the control, speak into the microphone.
Left! Fire!
Ideal's Robot Commando is here to help you. Look for your Robot Commando. He's looking for you.
What do we got over there? It just looks like an old tree or something, but you never know where a Bigfoot can be found. I spent a few hours on the trail looking for the Bigfoot, and it was great. Right here in this scene, you can see I'm using the field glasses to get a better look for finding the Bigfoot. I'm not sure, but I think there's something right over there on the rim rock right there. There. Could be a Bigfoot. It's so far away it's hard to tell. It's not conclusive. Very well could be a Bigfoot right there.
Watching a demonstration of the most authentic cap pistol in the world. It has explosive fanning action and shoots safe shooting shells with greeny stickum caps. The gun and hip-slung Mattel holster are specially made for a fast draw. All of Mattel's shooting shell fanners and holsters carry the true stamp of the Old West. And every boy will walk tall when he wears a holster and pistol with a Mattel brand. You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
Once and for all, I wanted to find the answer to this here Bigfoot question. So I set off to the Pacific Northwest to be finding the Bigfoot. I went a little further into the forest to see if I could find the Bigfoot trail. Searching and searching.
Damn it! You didn't get that, did you? All right, I was following this map here, and I think this is a really good Bigfoot trail. Right on up this way. When you're searching for Bigfoot, you never know what you're gonna find out there in the wilderness. I can't believe it, right here, right here.
It's landed. Ideal's new Astrobase has just landed. Look, the space lock is opening. And here comes the astronaut. He's being lowered from the Astrobase into the remote control scout car. The two space probes are being mounted for launching. The car is scanning the area. And there go the space probes. They're calling them back to the Astrobase. Mission accomplished. Ideal's Astrobase and Colonel Macaulay's space helmet are the greatest way to play outer space. You can scan the skies, launch deep space probes, fire rockets, destroy stray meteorites. Ideal's Astrobase is at your favorite toy store. Get your Ideal Astrobase today.
Right here. We're gonna follow this game trail up and see where it goes. This is exactly the kind of stuff that a Bigfoot would go. They're probably coming down this game trail and getting into this water, fresh water supply right here. Man, when you're searching for Bigfoot, it doesn't get any better than this. This is 100% Bigfoot evidence. Bigfoots are here. I know it. Just a matter of finding them. All right, that game trail stops at this fence line right here. And you can see there's no deer fur or anything else on this. There's no way a human or a deer or any other animal but a Bigfoot could make it over this fence. I think it's 100% sure this is Bigfoot country for sure.
Well, that was great. Now it was back to get onto the trail, and we're gonna go meet up with the guide, Jake Blake. He's an expert, and he's really gonna help us find the Bigfoot. Hi, are you Jake Blake?
Yeah, I'm Jake Blake, Bigfoot hunter.
So have you seen a Bigfoot?
Oh yeah, I've seen Bigfoot. Had plenty of adventures looking for the guy. He's close. I can feel it.
So which way are we going?
Oh, we're gonna go 100 miles up southwest, around the Rim Rock. Check out some of the trap line.
Okay, lead the way.
All right.
Jake had this great plan, to set up some candy to find the Bigfoot. I guess Bigfoots really like little snacks and stuff.
We're just gonna set up some candy bars over here. I like to use chocolate when I'm hunting for a Bigfoot. Never use the fruity stuff when you're hunting a Bigfoot. Set them out so they're out in the open. You're good to go. Now we're just gonna set up the game camera, see if we can catch him taking some of that candy. let's go this way.
All right.
Here we are walking the back roads, and this is how you find yourselves a Bigfoot.
I see something. I think I see something over there. It's just a sign.
Now which way?
I guess this way.
All right.
We're just searching and searching for that Bigfoot.
Look. Look right down there. Look.
Here come the Gung-Ho Commandos, best equipped boys in the field. All the equipment you need for fun and excitement in the Gung-Ho Commando outfit by Marks. Just look at all the things you get. There's a battle map and direction-finding compass, a cat-shooting automatic with gun belt and holster, a helmet, a canteen, complete musket and poncho. You get a cat-firing Gung-Ho hand grenade. And look here, this flashing battery-powered machine gun with moving ammo belt shoots rapid-fire bullets. There's a real-looking walkie-talkie, too, and a field pack. You get non-com stripes, medals and battle ribbons, even dog tags. It's all for fun and excitement. Get the outfit with all the equipment you need. The Gung-Ho Commando outfit. By Marks.
Look. That's exactly the type of place a Bigfoot would lay down for the night. I'm telling you, he's close.
So, do they stay in groups or are they more solitary animal?
Oh, I don't know, to tell you the truth. I've really only seen him in movies and in my stories. But I know he's close.
But you can find a Bigfoot, right?
Oh, yeah.
So now which way you want to go?
All right, let's hit the trail. We're gonna go over this hill right here, and then we're gonna drop down over the tree line, straight into base camp.
What's that?
What?
Right down there. Is that a Bigfoot right down there?
Yeah, I think I see it.
Yeah, right down there in that valley.
Oh yeah, I think I see it up on the side of that hill.
Well, I guess it was just an old shadow or stump, but I know Bigfoot's close.
One thing about big feet, they find the sound of wood knocking on trees irresistible.
Back on the trail, think we may have got a response from the Bigfoot knocks. Turned up something.
I think that's a Bigfoot. Run!
Well, once we got a little closer, we just realized it was an old black tarp blowing in the wind, but it was kind of scary.
Oh man, this is awesome. Just like Desert Storm. What, you don't understand hand signals?
I was never in the military.
Yeah. Me neither.
Hey, can I get one of those juice pouches from you? Got any candy bars left?
Looks like a good place to do some Bigfoot calls.
Oh man, this was great. This was great. We think maybe Jake Blake saw something right here.
Bigfoot!
It was great. Jake scared up something and he just kept chasing it down the road. I really thought he found something there because we were searching for the Bigfoot, and I'm pretty sure he saw something and he kept chasing him down. Jake Blake took off down the hill, and that was the last time I saw him. He was truly on the trail of the Bigfoot, and I think he's gonna find him.
Oh, Chatty Cathy, all the toasting was talking down. We pull the rings, and you say 11 different things. Let's play house. Please change my dress. We can change your dresses now, goodness knows. Now you've got a wardrobe full of pretty clothes. Sleepy time pajamas.
Just pull the ring. You never know what she'll say next.
Tell me a story. The only story now left to tell is a Chatty Cathy's made by Mattel.
You'll find Chatty Cathy and her costume sets wherever toys are sold.
You can tell it's Mattel, it's swell.
This was real interesting. When we got back to the truck, we had some definite Bigfoot sign.
Oh man, this is great. It looks like we had some real Bigfoot sign here. Looks like Jake Blake was right. Bigfoot was here and got into these candy bars while I lost him.
Okay, we definitely had some sign. Now I'm gonna look at the game camera footage with you at the same time, and we'll see what we got here. Well, that isn't really what I was expecting there. That's kind of unfortunate. I still think there's Bigfoots out there. By the way, if anyone has seen Jake Blake, I haven't seen him since that day he went chasing Bigfoot.